So I've had a lot of experience on YouTube, and I've been on here for about a year and a half, and in that time I have amassed almost 2,000 subscribers, and I know that's not a lot. There's been several channels that have gotten 2,000 subscribers in a month. For the bigger channels, there have been people that get 2,000 subscribers in a day. And I know compared to them I'm pretty small, but I do want to give you guys some pointers and some tips on how to start out your new gaming channel and how to get your first 100 subscribers. Now, the first 100 subscribers is always the hardest to get, and I think it took me about 3 or 4 months to get my first 100 subscribers, and ever since then it's just been snowballing. But recently, like the past month, I've gotten about 300 subscribers. I went from 1.5k to 1.8k, so you guys can know like how much it's snowballed and how easier it gets to, to gain subscribers. But first, starting out, that is the hardest part of YouTube, okay? Starting at 0 subscribers, it's probably the hardest thing I've ever done. I was really proud of my first 1 subscriber, and my first 31 subscribers were pretty easy. I think I uploaded 1 or 2 videos and I had 31 subscribers. And then the last 70, man, that was pretty tough. But as you guys go along, it starts to snowball because your subscribers start sharing it with their friends, sharing it on social media, leaving likes, and giving you views and dislikes and comments, and it raises your presence in the search engine, and that's why you get more views overall. But the first couple of months that I was starting out, I'm just gonna give you guys a little overview. I was posting pretty crappy videos, okay? If you guys want to grow really fast, you need to start out with really good content. And that doesn't happen very often because you have to get used to the whole editing and, recording videos and, recording gameplay and audio and getting your audio settings right and your HD settings right. And that's another thing. If you guys don't have HD quality, it's going to be very, very difficult for you guys to start this out. So if you guys don't have a good PC or a good, video recording software like the Elgato, then it's going to be very difficult for you guys. For the people with HD, if you guys have really, shitty microphones, you guys will also have a hard time because nobody wants to listen to somebody with a fuzzy background, a lot of background noise, a really crappy microphone. Nobody wants to listen to that, So you guys can hear my voice. This is the AT2020, and the gameplay in the background is recorded with the Elgato HD60. And I think all together that's about a $300 setup, and that's not even including my laptop, which I record my audio, gameplay, and edit my videos on. And that's also not including the Xbox One, and that's also not including the gameplay. So as you guys can see, YouTube is very expensive. I think all together my setup is about $1,800. So this does not come cheap, guys. Eventually, you never know, you might grow big enough where you can earn that money back. Unfortunately, at this time, I don't earn that much. I'm not going to ballpark it or give you guys an estimation, but I do not make enough to, support myself or pay bills or anything like that. But good thing for me is I am not 18 yet, so I don't need to pay my own bills. I'm still in high school, so I don't have to worry about that, which is why YouTube is a very good hobby for me. And hopefully one day I'll be able to do this as more than just a hobby, but only time will tell. Anyway, back to you guys. So the first 100 subscribers is very hard, but basically you just need to put out high quality content and make sure you let the audience know that they need to subscribe. Like at the end of my videos, every time I'm always like, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you guys are new. Just give them a little call to attention, a call to action, and tell them to subscribe. If you don't say subscribe in the video, they might forget. They might actually enjoy the video, but be like, this guy's pretty cool. Let me watch a couple of his videos, and forget to subscribe. And then the next day, they might be looking for your video and can't find you because you're only at, say 7 subscribers. It's going to be very difficult for them to find you again. And that brings me to my next point. Say they do subscribe, or say they don't subscribe actually, and say they're trying to look for your channel. Make sure your channel is memorable. If you guys don't have a good channel name, like say your name is like XX Billy Job Joel XX324759. Who is gonna remember that? Honestly, who is gonna remember that? I just came up with that off the top of my head. There's nobody that I know, trust me. But who is gonna remember that? Please refrain from using X's in your name and a bunch of numbers. I know Chris Smooth, his name was like Smooth and then a bunch of numbers, but his name was memorable because of the Smooth in his name. All you need to do was look up Smooth and you found his videos. But as you guys can see, you can look at my name and it's just Raptor. It's very easy to remember. It's very search engine friendly. And you know, the bigger guys, PewDiePie, everybody knows who that is. Markiplier, they all have very memorable names. Smosh, who can forget those names? You know, they're really wacky. You know, they're out of the ordinary, and they're really easy to remember. They're not that many numbers and letters, and it's just not, you know, just don't do too much when you're naming your channel. And I know pretty much everything has been done so far. You won't find a truly unique name unless you put a bunch of numbers. But just avoid that, you know, make as unique of a name as you can. If you have like a nickname in school or something, use that, you know. Try to refrain from using your actual name. Don't put like your real name unless you're making vlogs or something, or like you're running a business. But I'm guessing most of you guys are running like gaming channels. So try to make like a gaming persona. If you guys have a, you know, a gamer tag and it doesn't have a bunch of X's or letters, use that. If it does have a bunch of X's or letters, you know, remove the numbers and the letters and the X's and just put the base name, like the name that you based it around. You know, something like that. Just do something out of the ordinary, something unique, and something that is easily memorable. Now, I've gone over making good videos. I've gone over, you know, calling to attention, making them subscribe, and stuff like that. I've gone over your name and what you need to put in your name. And I think that's basically it. If you have good videos, guys, you will grow. If you're putting out good content, you will grow. If you have a memorable name, people will remember you. If you have good content, they will make you remember you even more. Okay, so another thing, one more. Search engine optimization. Now, this is really hard for people, and I don't even understand it, okay? I have a little bit of a grasp, but just make sure that you put keywords in your title, description, and your tags. This will make you, you know, end up higher in the search engine, and this will make more videos, you know, have more traffic. And then you need to make sure you have social media accounts. You know, I have a social media account. I have a Twitter. If you guys want to follow it, it's in the description. I don't have that many followers, but that's because I don't really, you know, brand it a lot. I don't really tell you guys to follow it because I'm not really active on Twitter, and that's kind of bad on my part because social media can really get you guys a lot of attention. I know a lot of people who are just starting out their YouTube channel but have like 25,000 followers, and it will easily get, you know, 500 subs as soon as they make their channel. And having a social media following is probably the best thing you can do, because as you upload a video, you can tweet that video, and out of the 25,000 followers that my friend has on Twitter, let's say about 500 people click on it. That's 500 views as soon as the video goes up. That will lead you a long way, and it will get your views and sub count up really fast. Okay, that's, yeah, boom. If you guys have a setup, you know, social media account that already has a bunch of followers on it, make sure you put your Twitter channel on there, or your Twitter channel, your YouTube channel on there, and you'll easily gain 100 subscribers fast. But I think that's all the time I have now. This was a very long video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you guys want more videos like this, make sure you leave a like and comment down below telling me what else to talk about. I love hearing you guys' suggestions. And subscribe if you guys are new. Really helps out the channel. Share with your friends if you guys want to see the channel grow. And as you guys can see, that was my call to action I say in the end of all my videos. And it makes you want to subscribe, it makes you want to leave a like, it makes you want to leave a comment. So make sure you guys implement that on your channel. Anyway, peace out, homies. Also, that was my my outro. It would be a really good idea for you guys to get an outro too. You know, something that your friends or your fans, I should say, not friends, can memorize, just like that. So anyway, this video is almost 9 minutes long. Jesus Christ. I'll see you guys in the next video.